we're showing you how to make real cheese popcorn my grandma's way, except modernizing it. So we grab our normal cheese, our normal popcorn, cook it like you normally would, following the directions. My microwave's pretty nice. I just have a normal popcorn button. It'll start off. Now the trick to this is we're not going to use powdered cheese or anything like that. We're using real cheese. So we're going to go in our fridge. We're going to pull out Velveeta cheese and some butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the cheese and the butter and we're going to cut it up. So while that's popcorn is popping, we're going to take our cheese and we're going to cut it up. Now we're only going to cut about less than a half an inch, about that thick. And for our butter, we're just going to use 1 tablespoon. Now the butter is there just to thin out the cheese once we cut it. So we're going to cut our butter up in little squares. Now we need to put it into something, so we're going to put it into a cup. Now we're going to cut the cheese up into 4 slices. And in the background I can hear my popcorn popping. And we're cutting the cheese up into little squares. Just helps it cook a little bit easier. So we're going to put the cheese in first. And then once we've got the cheese all cut up, we'll put the butter in on top of it. Now we're just going to wait for the popcorn to finish off. And this is just about the right time. So once the popcorn's done, we're going to put it in a bowl. We're going to take this out, immediately put the cheese and the butter in, cook it on high for 1 minute. We're just going to hit start. So we're going to go and get our small popcorn bowl. While our butter is melting the cheese in the microwave, we're going to take care of the cheese and the butter. And we are going to open the popcorn up. Now, we're not going to pour all of the popcorn out. We're going to leave a little bit left. Now, this is a trick that my grandma showed me when she did it with real popcorn in an old metal skillet, in a metal pot, I guess. And she's the one that really showed me this. I just kind of used it with my Act 2 butter. We're going to save about a cupful of that. Take this out. Everything's bubbling. That's fine. Now we're going to take this. It's extremely hot. Mix it up until everything's melted. And simple enough. We just pour the cheese right in there. And we're going to mix it up. Now you can use more cheese or less cheese, how much ever cheese you like. And yes, we've tried too much cheese before, and it wasn't good. Now, we still have some cheese and some butter left over in here. And this is where the extra popcorn comes in. And this is where the special grandma trick comes in. You just pour the popcorn right in the cup. And what we're going to do is just stir. And the popcorn grabs the cheese, pulls it out for you, and if you have any left over in the cup still, like I do, I'm going to pour a little bit more in there, and that is it. I highly suggest to rinse your cup out as soon as you're done, because sticky cheese in a cup is really hard to get out. I would use hot water over and mix it up good and thorough. And that is it. Sit down at your movie, in front of your television, and enjoy your cheesy popcorn. Have a good night. Turn it off, Mara.